When all was arranged, Zhou sent for Kongming to discuss plans. Kongming entered the central command tent and saluted. Zhou said, "In former days, Cao Cao had fewer men while Yuan Shao had many more. Yet Cao Cao prevailed by following Su Yu's stratagem to cut off the supplies at Wu Chao. Now Cao Cao commands 830,000, while we have only 50 to 60,000. How can we withstand him? We must first sever his grain routes to defeat him. I have learned that his provisions are stored at Judishan. You know this terrain well. Take Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and Zhao Yun, and I'll add 1,000 men for you. Strike Judishan by night to cut his supplies. We each serve our own lord. Pray do not decline." Kongming thought, "He means to send me to my death. This is a ploy against me. If I refuse, I'll be mocked. Better to accept and devise another way." So he agreed cheerfully, and Zhou was delighted. Kongming took his leave. In private, Lu Su asked Zhou, "What is your true intent in sending Kongming to raid the grain?" Zhou said, "I want him dead but fear the taunts of the world. I would rather borrow Cao Cao's knife to remove him and so avert future trouble." Lu Su hurried to Kongming to sound him out. He found Kongming unruffled, readying the troops to depart. Pitying him, Lu Su probed, "Sir, can this venture truly succeed?" Kongming smiled. "On water, on land, on horseback, with chariots, I'm adept at all. What could fail? Unlike you and Jiangdong, who are good at only one thing." Lu Su asked, "Which one thing do we and Zhou have?" Kongming said, "I heard southern children sing. Lurk on roads and guard the passes, spare Zijing. On the river for water war, there is Zhou Liang. You can only ambush and hold gates on land. Zhou can only fight on water, not on land." Lu Su repeated this to Zhou, who fumed. "He dares belittle me as unable to fight on land. I'll not use him. I'll take 10,000 cavalry myself to cut the grain at Judishan." Lu Su relayed that to Kongming. Kongming laughed. "Zhou asked me to sever the supplies merely to borrow Cao Cao's blade against me. I teased him a little, and he couldn't bear it. This is a time to employ able men. Only if Lord Wu and Liu Bei are of one mind can we succeed. If we scheme against each other, all is lost. Cao Cao is shrewd and always guards against grain raids. Would he not station heavy troops there? If Zhou goes, he'll be captured. We should first fight on water to blunt the northern army's edge. Then seek subtler plans. Please persuade him." Lu Su returned by night and reported. Zhou stamped and cried, "This man's insight surpasses mine tenfold. If I do not remove him now, he will plague our state." Lu Su urged, "This is the hour to use people. Put the state first. After we break Cao Cao, it won't be too late." Zhou had to agree. Liu Bei left Lu Qi to guard Jiangxia and himself led his officers toward Xiakou. From afar he saw flags on the southern bank in glittering arms, proof that eastern Wu had marched. He brought the Jiangxia troops to encamp at Fengku. Summoning his men, Liu Bei said, "Kongming went to Wu and no word has come back. Who will go learn the truth?" Mitsu volunteered. Liu Bei prepared sheep, wine, and gifts for Zhu to bring as comfort offerings to Wu's army and to gather news. Zhu took a small boat straight to Zhou's main camp. After being announced, he was received. He conveyed Liu Bei's greetings and presented the gifts. Zhou accepted and hosted a banquet. Zhu said, "Kongming has been here quite some time and now wishes to return with me." Zhou said, "Kongming and I are planning how to defeat Cao Cao. How could he leave? I too wish to meet Liu Bei to discuss great affairs, but as commander I cannot depart the army. If Liu Bei comes in person, I will gladly receive him." Zhu agreed and left. Lu Su asked Zhou, "Why do you wish to see Liu Bei? What plan have you?" Zhou Yu said, Liu Bei is a formidable hero and cannot be left alive. I will lure him here and kill him to remove a future menace for the state. Lu Su pleaded, but Zhou Yu would not listen and issued a secret order. If Liu Bei comes, hide 50 axemen behind the wall. When I toss my cup, strike at once. Mi Zhu returned and told Liu Bei that Zhou Yu invited him to confer. Liu Bei prepared a swift boat to depart the same day. Guan Yu said, Zhou Yu is crafty. With no letter from Kong Ming, I fear a trap. You must not go lightly. Liu Bei said, we are allied with Eastern Wu against Cao Cao. If I refuse to see Zhou Yu when he calls, that shows distrust. Mutual suspicion will doom the enterprise. Guan Yu said, if you must go, I'll go with you. Zhang Fei added, and I as well. Liu Bei said, only Yunchang will accompany me. Ida and Zilong will guard the camp, and Jianyong will hold Yi County. I'll return quickly. Arrangements made, Liu Bei and Guan Yu took over 20 men by small boat to Jiangdong. Seeing ranks of warships, banners, and armored troops arrayed in perfect order, Liu Bei was gladdened. Soldiers reported to Zhou Yu, Liu Bei has come. How many boats? Only one, with just over 20 men. Zhou Yu smiled, he dies today. He set the ambush and went out to receive the guests. Liu Bei entered the central tent with Guan Yu and the others and saluted. Zhou Yu invited him to the seat of honor. After polite refusals, host and guests were seated and a banquet laid. By chance, Kong Ming had come to the riverbank and, hearing that Liu Bei was meeting Zhou Yu, was alarmed. He hurried into the main camp to observe secretly. He saw a murderous glint in Zhou Yu's eyes and ranks of axemen hidden behind the walls. What now, he thought, then noticed Liu Bei chatting with ease. And behind Liu Bei stood a man with hand upon sword, Guan Yu. Kong Ming rejoiced. My lord is safe. He slipped back to the river to wait. After several rounds of wine, Zhou Yu raised a cup and suddenly noticed Guan Yu standing behind Liu Bei with hand on hilt. Who is that? Liu Bei said, my brother, Guan Yinchang. Zhou Yu started. The slayer of Yan Liang and Wen Chou? Indeed, said Liu Bei. Zhou Yu, more alarmed and sweating, had no choice but to toast Guan Yu. Soon Lu Su entered. Liu Bei asked, where is Kong Ming? I should like to see him. Zhou Yu said, after we break Cao Cao, it will not be too late to meet him. Liu Bei did not press. Guan Yu signaled with his eyes. Liu Bei understood and rose. I must take leave for now. When the enemy is broken and merit recorded, I will return to offer thanks. Zhou Yu did not detain him and escorted him to the gate. At the river, Liu Bei found Kong Ming already aboard. Overjoyed, he embarked. Kong Ming said, my lord, do you know the danger you were in today? Liu Bei was taken aback. I did not. Had it not been for Guan Yu, said Kong Ming, you would have fallen to Zhou Yu. Liu Bei then understood and invited Kong Ming to return to Fengku. Kong Ming said, though I dwell in a tiger's den, I am unharmed. Only ready the boats and troops. After the Jiazi day on the 20th of the 11th month, have Zilong take a skiff to the south bank to fetch me. Do not err. Liu Bei asked what he meant. Kong Ming only said, when you see a southeast wind rise, I will return. Liu Bei wished to ask more, but Kong Ming urged him to cast off, and they parted. After sailing only a few li, they saw 50 or 60 boats drifting down from upstream, with a great general in front, Zhang Fei. Fearing Liu Bei might be in peril, and that Guan Yu alone might not suffice, Zhang Fei had come to meet them. The three returned to camp and said no more. After sending Liu Bei off, Zhou Yu returned. Lu Su asked, since you lured him here, why didn't you strike? Zhou Yu said, Guan Yu is a tiger of a man and never leaves Liu Bei's side. If I moved, he would surely wound me." As he spoke, an envoy arrived from Cao Cao with a letter. On the seal was written, "To be opened by Governor Zhou from the Han Grand Chancellor." Zhou Yu raged, would not even read it, tore it to shreds, and ordered the envoy executed. Lu Su interceded. "When states are at war, envoys are not slain." "I will kill him to show force," Zhou Yu said, and had the envoy beheaded and the head sent back. He then appointed Gan Ning as vanguard, Han Dang on the left, Jiang Qin on the right, and himself led the host to meet the enemy. At the fourth watch the next morning they cooked. At the fifth they put to water, drums thundering, horns blaring. Hearing that Zhou Yu had destroyed the letter and slain the envoy, Cao Cao grew furious. He ordered the Jingzhou turncoats Kai Mao and Zhang Yun to lead the van while he commanded the rear, and moved to the Three-River estuary. The river was filled with Wu ships. The leading general stood at the prow and shouted, "I am Gan Ning. Who dares fight?" Kai Mao sent his younger brother Kai Sun to engage. As the ships closed, Gan Ning loosed an arrow and felled Kai Sun, then drove into Cao Cao's lines as a hail of arrows rained down. The northern troops could not withstand it. Jiang Qin and Han Dang struck from left and right, ramming through the lines. Many of Cao Cao's men were from Qing and Su provinces, unpracticed in naval combat, and could not keep their footing on the great river. With 3 striking columns surging, Zhou Yu pressed the attack. Cao's forces suffered heavy losses from morning till afternoon. Though victorious, Zhou Yu feared his smaller numbers and ordered a withdrawal. Cao Cao fell back to his shore camp, reorganized, and summoned Kai Mao and Zhang Yun in anger. "The enemy is fewer, yet you were routed, dereliction." Kai Mao said, "The Jingzhou navy has long been untrained, and the Qing and Su troops know nothing of water war. Hence the defeat. We should first build a water camp. Put the Qing-Su troops in the middle, the Jingzhou navy on the outside, and drill daily." Cao Cao replied, "You are admirals of the fleet. Decide such matters yourselves." So Zhang Yun and Kai Mao trained the navy and built 24 water gates along the river. Large ships formed the outer walls, smaller craft moved within. At night they lit so many lamps the river seemed day. On land, dry camps stretched over 300 li, smoke and fires unending. Zhou Yu returned triumphant, rewarded the army, and sent word of victory. That night he climbed high to look west and saw firelight blazing up to the sky. "Those are the northern lamps," officers said. Zhou Yu was astonished. Next day, he decided to reconnoiter Cao's water camp personally. He ordered a tower ship prepared, took several bold officers with strong bows and crossbows, and set out. Reaching the enemy camp, he had the ships halt and, to the sound of drums and music from the tower, secretly surveyed the layout, and was shocked. "This navy is excellently arrayed. Who commands it?" "Kai Mao and Zhang Yun," came the reply. Zhou Yu thought, "These two lived long in the south and know naval war well. We must remove them before Cao can be broken." Just then scouts reported to Cao Cao, "Zhou Yu spies upon our camp." Cao sent ships to seize him, but Zhou Yu had already cut the anchors and was pulling fast. By the time Cao's ships emerged, the tower ship was 10 li away, and they returned to report. Cao Cao asked his staff, "We lost yesterday and our spirits drooped. Today he spies upon us. What should be done?" Before he finished, one man stepped out. "Zhou Yu and I were classmates. I can persuade him to defect with my tongue alone." Cao Cao was pleased. The man was Jiang Gan of Zhuge, a guest advisor. "Are you truly close to him?" "Let the chancellor rest easy," said Jiang Gan. "If I go to Jiangdong, I will succeed." "What do you require?" asked Cao. "Only a page and 2 servants, nothing else," said Jianggan. Chao gladly feasted him and sent him off. In coarse robe and hempen cap, Jianggan sailed directly to Zhou's camp and asked to see his old friend. Zhou, in council, heard and whispered a few words to his officers, who acted accordingly. He donned formal attire and, with hundreds of attendants in brocade and caps, went out to greet him. Jianggan, with his blue-robed page, strode in proudly, and Zhou welcomed him in person. "Gongjin, are you well?" Jianggan said. "You've labored much," Zhou replied. "Have you crossed rivers and lakes as Cao Cao's lobbyist?" Jianggan froze. "I, long parted from you, came only to renew friendship. Why suspect me a persuader?" Zhou smiled. "Though not as wise as Shi Yan, I can hear the song and know the heart. If you treat an old friend thus, I should leave," said Jianggan. Laughing, Zhou took his hand. "I feared only that you might speak for Cao. If not, why hurry away?" They entered the tent. After salutations, Zhou summoned Jiangdong's heroes to meet Jianggan. Soon civil officials in brocade and officers in silver mail lined the hall. Zhou had them greet Jianggan, then seated them to a grand banquet. Victorious music filled the tent and toasts went round. "To all," Zhou declared. "This man is my classmate and dear friend. Though from north of the river, he is no envoy of Cao, harbor no doubts." He then handed his sword to Taishir. "Wear this and oversee the wine. Today we speak only of friendship. Whoever brings up Cao or military affairs, execute without mercy." Taishir assented and sat with hand on hilt. Jianggan dared say little. "I abstain from wine when on campaign," Zhou said. "But seeing an old friend, I must drink deep." He laughed and quaffed, and the hall grew merry. Half drunk, Zhou took Jianggan by the hand and stepped outside. Soldiers stood fully armed, halberds at rest. "How are my troops?" he asked. "Truly men like bears and tigers," said Jianggan. Zhou then led him behind the tent, where grain and fodder were piled like hills. "Are supplies sufficient?" "With elite troops and ample stores, your fame is deserved," Jianggan said. Feigning drunkenness, Zhou laughed. "Who would have thought old classmates would reach such heights today?" "With your talent, it is only natural," Jianggan replied. "A great man meets a lord who knows him. Ruler and minister of one mind. Words and deeds as one. Fortunes shared," Zhou said. "Even if Su Qin and Zhang Yi were reborn, their tongues could not sway me." He laughed loudly. Liang gunpaled. Zhou led him back to drink with the officers. Pointing around, he said, "These are Jiangdong's finest. Today's feast is a true hero's banquet." By night they lit lamps. Zhou himself danced with sword and sang, "A man in the world must win a name. With merit he may soothe his life. To soothe his life he must drink deep. With deep draughts he must sing madly." The hall roared with laughter. Late at night Jianggan took his leave. Zhou dismissed the officers and said, "We have not shared a bed in long. Let us sleep foot to foot tonight." He pretended to be very drunk and lay with Jianggan in the tent. Zhou collapsed in his clothes and vomited. Jianggan could not sleep. At the second watch he heard the camp drum. Seeing Zhou asleep, he rose. On a table lay a sheaf of papers. He peeked. They were letters in transit. One was sealed, respectfully for Kai Mao and Zhang Yin. Startled, he read it secretly. It said that Kai and Zhang had feigned surrender to Cao, penned the northern army inside its camps, and awaited the time to kill Cao. Overjoyed, Jianggan hid the letter in his robe. He was about to read more when Zhou turned over. Jianggan hastily doused the lamp and feigned sleep. Mumbling, Zhou said, "Within days you shall see Cao the thief's head." Jianggan forced a laugh in reply. Zhou muttered again, Wait, I'll show you the thief's head. But when asked, Zhou had fallen asleep. Jiang lay still until the fourth watch when someone called, "Is the commander awake?" Zhou feigned waking in a dream. "Who lies on my bed?" "It is Z," came the answer. "I seldom drink to drunkenness," Zhou said. "Did I speak any nonsense last night?" "Someone has come from the north bank," the man replied. "Quiet," Zhou barked, then called Z. Jiang kept up the pretense of sleep. Zhou slipped outside. Jiang eavesdropped and heard. "The two admirals Zhang and Kai say the time is not yet right." The rest was too low to catch. After a while Zhou returned and called again. Jiang still feigned sleep, and Zhou lay down. Zhou is so astute, Jiang thought. If he finds a letter missing, he'll suspect me. At the fifth watch he rose and called to Zhou, who still slept. He put on his cap, slipped out, summoned his page, and left the camp. Guards asked where he was going. "I fear I may delay the commander's affairs if I linger, so I take my leave," he said. They did not stop him. Jiang embarked and sped back to Cao Cao. "How went it?" "Gao Gao asket?" Zhou is high-minded. "No words can sway him," Jiang said. Cao Cao flared. "You failed and were mocked as well." "Though I could not persuade him, I learned a crucial matter. Please dismiss the others." Jiang produced the letter and recounted all. Cao Cao raged. "Those two traitors!" He summoned Kai Mao and Zhang Yin at once. "I order you to advance," he said. "The troops are not yet trained," Kai Mao replied. "We cannot move rashly." "If we wait for them to be trained," Cao Cao snapped, "my head will be sent to Zhou." The two, bewildered, dared not answer. Cao ordered them taken out and beheaded. Soon their heads were brought back, and only then did he realize, "I have been tricked." When the officers asked why Kai and Zhang were killed, Cao, though knowing he'd been duped, would not confess and said, "They violated military law, thus they died." All sighed. Cao then named Mao Jie and Eugene as admirals to replace the two. Spies soon carried the news to Jiangdong. Zhou rejoiced. "Those two were my only worry, now they're gone, I fear nothing." Lu Su said, "With such godlike generalship, how can Cao fail?" Zhou said, "My fear is only that none understand this stratagem, save Zhuge Liang. Better you test him and see whether he sees through it. Then return and report." Summary. This chapter centers on Zhou's repeated schemes against Zhuge Liang, hoping to borrow Cao Cao's hand to kill him, only for Kongming to see through it. Liu Bei, summoned by Zhou, nearly falls into an ambush, but escapes thanks to Guan Yu's close protection. Knowledge points. 1. Battle at the Three River Estuary. The novel depicts Zhou orchestrating actions that rout Cao Cao's fleet, an antebellum clash foreshadowing Red Cliffs. A historical skirmish likely occurred, but the scale and specifics are heavily dramatized. Cao's losses were not as catastrophic as portrayed. 2. Jiang falls for the ruse. In the novel, Zhou deliberately lets Jiang steal a fake letter, provoking Cao Cao to kill Kai Mao and Zhang Yin. Historically, there is no firm record of Jiang's trick, nor that Kai and Zhang were executed for alleged treachery at this juncture. Both are recorded as active in Cao's camp later. 3. Heroes' Banquet. The grand theatrical gathering of Jiangdong luminaries, Zhou, Lu Su, Huang Gai, and others, serves literary effect. There is no clear historical evidence for such a lavish convocation in precisely this form.